lost your life. The gambler always pays up. There's the gun, Lester. Go ahead. The gambler always pays up. I curled my finger around the trigger. I stood up and leaned across the table. I pointed the gun at Barney Flood and I shot him in the head. I had to work fast and carefully. I had it all figured out. When I shot Barney, I leaned over the table so the barrel of the gun was close to his head. There were powder burns on his temple around the wound. I wiped my fingerprints off the gun and pressed Barney's hand around the barrel. Next, I turned my attention to the card table. This was important. I left my 4 aces intact where I laid them out. But I changed Barney's hand slightly. I removed the 7 of hearts, replaced it on the deck, and rifled through. I found the 7 of diamonds. I substituted this for the 7 of hearts. Now Barney's hand was no longer a straight flush. It was an ordinary straight. And my 4 aces were better. Somehow it looked as if I had won the game. I was ready. I picked up the phone and asked the operator to connect me with the police. Hello? Police headquarters? This is Joe Lester. I'm in room 327 at the Brandon Hotel. Barney Flood has just committed suicide. Lester has carefully set the stage for foul play. He has to be careful if he wants people to believe that Barney has committed suicide. Because that's the last thing in the world a man can do. And now, let's go back to Joe Lester. Let's see if his airtight scheme to make Barney Flood's murder look like suicide goes over with the police. Yes, and let's hope it's not so airtight that it leaves him dangling in the air. At headquarters, all the players told the same story. How Barney Flood had proposed a suicide bet, and how they'd all cleared out. Inspector Larkin dismissed them all, leaving only Dan Kilmer and myself in the office with him and the stenographer.
Ah, you, Kilmer.
Yes, Inspector.
You're Barney Flood's right-hand man?
Well, you know I have a private detective's license. Barney paid me to be his bodyguard.
You worked for Barney a long time?
That's right.
Lester says you left your gun on the table, is that right?
That's right. Then I went out.
Yeah, Lester. Your story from here. What happened after Kilmer went out?
Well, Barney and I uncovered our hands. He had a small straight, but I had 4 aces. You saw the cards lying there on the table?
Yeah, I saw them. What happened then?
Well, Barney said, well, I guess I lose. He picked up the gun. I tried to stop him, but he said a gambler always pays up. Then he put the gun to his head and pulled the trigger before I could stop him.
What do you think of that story, Kilmer?
I think he lied.
Makes you think so?
Can't say.
That's no evidence. Looks like suicide. I'm afraid there's no charge told, John Lester. I wish there was.
You mean I'm free to go?
Yeah, sure. Fine. Get out.
Dan Kilmer gave me a dirty look. But I only grinned at him. I got up and went to the door. Everything was going my way. I was rid of Barney Flood. I'd committed the perfect murder. And now I was free to go to Louise.
You know, it's awful funny.
What's awful funny, Louise?
How Barney killed himself. Here's your drink.
Oh, thanks. There's nothing funny about it. He lost and he paid off.
Yeah, I know, but somehow I can't imagine Barney living a hand like that.
Now listen, Louise, you stop thinking about Barney. He's dead. See, and I'm alive, and I'm not letting any other man have you. Is that plain?
Yes, darling, it's plain.
Come here, baby. That's better. You know, I'm crazy about you.
You seem to have changed. You seem so strong.
Yeah, you bet. Now nothing stops me. You know what? We'll get married tomorrow. We won't wait.
I better answer the phone.
I'll let it
Well,
ring.
you better let me answer.
Oh, well, okay, go ahead, but make it snappy, will you?
I will, darling. Hello? Yes, this is Plaza 8779.
I watched her at the phone. one short moment while I watched her at the phone. Then it was over.
Yes? Yes, he's here, but who is this? What are you talking about? No. No, it can't be. Please. Please,
Her voice trailed off into a sob and she hung up. She looked as if all her life had been written out of her body by that phone call. Louise. Who was it?
In the dormitory?
Who was that on the phone? What did he say?
He said to remind you about the 7 of Hearts.